Yo, what's good? It's Worm, and today I got a funny, silly little devious video for you guys. So as you guys know, GPO updated about a week to a week and a half ago, and with that came update 9. Now with update 9 came a much needed update to the GPO Battle Pass. This season, for season 3, we got a Bleach themed Battle Pass, which in my opinion has some really good items. Only issue with that is I know a lot of people suck at Battle Royale and are having trouble farming the Battle Pass. And I know how badly some of these people want these items, but luckily for you guys, I cooked up a great solution. As you guys know, in order to progress the Battle Pass, you need to get points in game. You can get points by getting grips, dealing damage, or even just opening chests. But for our method, we don't need to do any of that. At the end of every match, you get 50 points towards the Battle Pass for simply just waiting in the game and letting it end. Now, this is what we're going to exploit for our method. To make farming the Battle Pass a bit easier, I devised a farm that you could leave running while you sleep to get points while you're not at your computer. Now the farm isn't super hard to set up in itself, but you will need a small application to help with it. For the farm, we need to know where certain buttons are on the screen so we can properly make the recording. You can do this the manual way or a virtual way. The manual way is just getting a piece of tape or something and sticking it over where the button is on your screen. The reason you do this is so you can remember where the button is when we're setting up the farm. The other method is by using a nice program called EpicPen. I'll leave a download link to it in the description, and it's pretty self-explanatory. EpicPen allows you to draw on your screen pretty much wherever you want, so it's pretty useful. So if you don't want to put tape on your screen, you can just draw where the buttons are. So the first button that we're going to draw is the Reconnect button. This is just in case you lose connection while the farm is running, so you can reconnect automatically. Of course, you don't need to do this one because we're going to be setting up the farm in a way where you only need the 2 buttons at the end. But if you want to draw where this button is, go right ahead, I'm not going to stop you. Now if you want to get the Reconnect button, a really easy way to do that is to just launch your account twice. It will say your account has been launched from a different location, so you can just hit Reconnect and it will be as easy as that. Then we'll just mark it on our screen and then go to the next one. Next up, we have the Start button. Then we'll just mark this on our screen and then go up to the next one, which is Universe Hub. Then we'll mark Universe Hub and then actually head into Universe Hub. Once we go into the Universe Hub, we can see the Queue Up button. We're first going to mark the Queue Up button, then we're going to click it. Next up, we're going to mark the Battle Royale button, and then go into Battle Royale as well. Finally, we're going to mark the Solo button, and if you want to, you could go into your solo match at this point. Once you get into your solo match, you can finish it however you want, but in the end, you just need to get to the end of the match where you get to the loading screen. Once we finish the match, we get to the match report screen, where first, we have to click the Open button. We're going to mark that, that's a very important one. Once we click the Open button, we can then mark the Continue button, and we'll click that as well. And then once we have that, we have everything we need to make the farm. So when we start up the farm, we can first start it with the Reconnect button on the screen or without. But what we're going to do is we're first going to click where that Reconnect button is. Then what we're going to do next is click the Start button. Then we're going to click the Universe Hub button and load into Universe Hub. Once we've loaded into Universe Hub for a little bit, we're going to let it sit. Then we're going to click the Queue Up button, then the Battle Royale button, and then the Solo button. Then, once we're loading into solos, we gotta make sure that we don't accidentally click the leave button, but we click the open and continue button where they are on the screen. Then once we do this, we can end the recording and then the farm is set. Now that we've saved the farm, we can leave this running whenever we don't want to play, and we'll be able to passively gain XP for the Battle Pass. Now I know this is slow and I didn't want this to be a full substitute, and I highly suggest that you guys still play Battle Royale as it's still pretty fun this season. But just in case if you don't want to, that's what my method is for. Now with all that being said, if you guys ever do need help, please feel free to join my Discord. I try to help all the people that I can. And with that, I hope you all have a great day.